The depths of XRP and Ripple have been astounding to learn about. Honestly, for me, the majority of my investment has been an eye-opening experience. Since XRP is the focus of my portfolio, I thought I understood XRP and Ripple technology fairly well. However, as I began to peel back the layers in search of answers to some pressing questions, I found myself falling down a rabbit hole of discovery. Each answer raised new questions, and as I dug deeper into Ripple's technology, more and more intricate revelations were made. It's been a journey to understand Ripple, and let me tell you, it's been an emotional roller coaster. Everything I've learned about XRP is far more hopeful than I ever could have imagined. Click like, subscribe, and ring that notification bell. Let's get right to the point. Although my crypto strategy has been reliable and solid, the information I've learned about XRP is forcing me to reconsider everything I've done. I'm excited to share these revelations with you in this video. I'll take you through how I first understood Ripple and XRP, how my viewpoint changed, and how I finally addressed the crucial query: how could XRP's price possibly soar? The two main goals of the Ripple agreement are to enable cross-border payments and run a liquidity hub. We'll go into more detail below. At first, the young man saw XRP as an easy, affordable way to move money abroad, much like a public utility for regular transactions. Consider the excessive expenses and inefficiency. Imagine the excitement of visualizing enormous amounts of money flowing through XRP, but as I dug deeper, I discovered Ripple's vision was far more extensive, targeting institutional use of XRP for transactions. This added a whole new dimension to my understanding. However, you can see why Ripple seemed like a game-changing danger. When I dug deeper, I discovered a more nuanced picture of how Ripple's payment process works. Specifically, I learned that the sender's fiat currency, let's say British pounds, is quickly converted into XRP, transferred to the recipient's XRP wallet, and then reconverted back into the recipient's fiat currency, all in the span of 3 to 4 seconds, with very little fees. I was astounded by this efficiency and speed. Upon first seeing that this is a large bank using Ripple's technology to channel billions through XRP, one might initially conclude, wow, the thoughts should be given to reality before we jump to the conclusion that XRP's price will soar. Imagine $1 billion flowing via XRP and sure, in just 4 seconds, the cost might briefly surge before collapsing. Back down, that's not only unsustainable, it runs counter to the entire plan. They don't intend for such sharp price fluctuations, so how can we keep XRP's price stable in the face of these massive transactions? The solution is to raise the price to a point where even large amounts won't result in extreme swings. In other words, XRP must demonstrate the qualities of a stablecoin to operate effectively in this situation. David Schwartz, a pivotal figure in Ripple, clarifies this with an engaging analogy. Back when Bitcoin was only worth $100, imagine using it to buy $1 million houses. The act of acquiring enough Bitcoin for the transaction would dramatically increase its price. On the other hand, the price falls when the seller changes it back to fiat money. However, such a transaction hardly has an impact on the market given that Bitcoin is already worth more than $40,000. Shows that a higher valued asset works better in large-scale transactions. But how does this relate to XRP? Consider the impact $1 million doll transaction would have on XRP at its current price of 30 CS. That would be a big deal for the market, demonstrating that XRP isn't currently appropriate to use as a transactional currency at this price. This realization has been exciting and difficult to process. It has caused me to think late into the night, enthusiastic about the possibilities of my XRP holdings. Given that institutions may hold XRP for as little as 2 seconds during transactions, the crucial question then becomes, how does XRP advance from its current condition to a price where it's feasible for large-scale intermediary currency transactions? Its pricing must be balanced, yet this is a complicated question that cannot be answered simply. Problem with a two-pronged solution. Let's get into the first section of our response, how once XRP hits that critical price point and becomes a universally used form of currency, the general public will engage with Ripple's technology. Just picture how easy and efficient all of your transactions would be, from getting paid to paying your neighborhood florist to simply purchasing a chocolate croissant. For my American readers, please research what a CH declare is. You're missing out on the beauty. Its smoothness is a system feature. The typical customer won't even be conscious of it. They are utilizing Ripple and XRP technologies, since all of the intricate institutional level processes currently take place in the background. Moving on to the remainder of the response. It describes how the price of XRP rises from where it is now to where it needs to be. This is the point at which interesting institutions start utilizing XRP. Transactions increase demand, which raises the price. Let's dissect this using Uber as an example. Uber is a global company that now settles payments in a variety of currencies. Transfers, particularly those involving cross-border transfers, are costly and time-consuming and require traditional banking techniques. This is not the best arrangement for drivers who depend on prompt payment turnovers. Here is the Uber buy for game changer. A substantial quantity of XRP at a discount to market value ahead of time, enabling them to manage international payments more effectively because they have XRP in advance. Uber's solution results in much lower rates and faster transactions by avoiding the ongoing costs of translating their funds into XRP for each transaction. Processing payments benefits both parties. Uber and its drivers, who work in multiple cities and deal in different currencies, essentially represent how institutional adoption of XRP can result in a more effective, affordable global payment system. But it's not just about the technology, it's also about the application strategy and the wider implications for currency transactions globally. Let's explore the intriguing dynamics of how institutions holding significant amounts of XRP can transform payment systems. Essentially, having a lot of XRP allows institutions to drastically cut down on transaction volume. Fees, which are minimal to start with. This is revolutionary. The mechanics are now, although there is some intricacy involved, which I'm still trying to understand, the main idea is that organizations that own XRP can use it as liquidity in transactions by charging the following fees. This is a somewhat complex section, and I'm still working through the specifics, but the idea is obvious. Institutions and central banks have strong financial incentives to keep substantial reserves of XRP, and this is where the requirement that these businesses hold significant amounts of XRP drives its price to extremely high levels, and it becomes really exciting to watch. First, it has a dual impact on the sheer amount of XRP that organizations require for effective, efficient transactions to generate a strong demand, surpassed only by these institutions' acquisition and retention of the price as it naturally rises. Suppose, for example, that just 10% of global institutions adopt Ripple technology. In that case, there will be a massive global demand for XRP from businesses worldwide. I believe it is essential to keep XRP as a strategic reserve, not just for a few minutes at a time. It's not only about utilizing XRP here. Transactions need to integrate into an environment where wave technology is a major player. The consequences are enormous, and if a sizable section of the globe settles transactions at half the cost of using Ripple's technology, it becomes nonsensical, and we could see a paradigm shift in how payments are settled. To continue using more costly conventional techniques, and the financial justification for the persuasive nature of switching over suggests that institutions all around the world are changing their financial strategy in addition to the technologies they use. It seems as though Ripple technology fosters an atmosphere in which abstaining from participation becomes disadvantageous. Remember that even for organizations that are not directly employing Ripple technology, the necessity to keep XRP for cost-effective settlements becomes a core component of their financial operations. The content offered in these videos is solely for entertainment purposes, and I am not a licensed financial consultant. I constantly advise people to do independent studies and speak with experts before making any financial choices. Thank you very much for watching. If you found the video entertaining, please click the like button. Also, don't forget to click the subscribe button and enable the alerts to be the first to know when new content is posted. I know that I'm eager to see you in the next video when I release new stuff. Be careful.